And here's Phoenix. Now Booker. Passes it to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Butler, and he drives in. Paul with the steal. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Now the pass to Bridges. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. Lowry looking around. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Tucker. Rejected by Booker. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right side crowded. And Robinson comes to help. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
And it's blocked. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns leading. Paul outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Robinson for 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. And Lowry with a nice bucket inside. And it's a tie ball game. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Ball passes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. He gets it in there.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul from deep three-point land. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And Adebayo sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Paul with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Outside Lowry. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 3. And back in a moment as...
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Bam Adebayo, assisted
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Then it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot's good from Paul.
Mid-range master Chris Paul at it again.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have brought.
And here is Paul. Top of the key, Booker. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside for Robinson. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Ball outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
PJ Tucker.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Goes back up. Pass to Ayton. Offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Inside, Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Robinson. Bridges outside. .151 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Crowder, no good. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Booker. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. .135 left in the first half of the game. A nice shot by Booker. And Brent Barreto added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Kaminsky. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Miami, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Payne kicks to Johnson. Pass to Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. A shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Strus passes to Oladipo. Feeds it to Devin. Stolen by McGee.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Passes to Kaminsky. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot. Suns trail by 3. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shamet on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Hero.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Frank Kaminsky.
No good on the second free throw. Miami leading by 3. Here's Strus. And he banks in the layup. Strus has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Shamet with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Payne with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morris right side. Here's Strus. Payne covering. Stripped away. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky.
Kaminsky the third.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. And the pass to Strus. Now Hero. He feeds it to Desmond. And contact. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Payne. It's up a 3. Kept alive. Here's McGee. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Stolen by McGee. Morris with the rebound. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Hero. 15 seconds left to play in the third. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school and his 1 year in college, and coming into the league, it's certainly something he's brought with him.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Heat substitution.
A shot by Lowry. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the inside. Booker. The short one's on the money. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Lowry, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Robinson passes to Lowry. Takes the three. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Suns trail by 17. Booker outside. Passes it to Bridges. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that
second team.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Over in the corner, Paul to end the run. Outside Crowder. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and one chance.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 16. Booker looking around. The dish to Crowder. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And a deep three from Lowry. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time on that one.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
Lowry kicks to Butler. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. It could be an impressive dunker.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Robinson. Takes a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Ball against Lowry. Down low, here's Tucker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it. And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Lowry for 3. Butler kicks to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Tucker the pass to Lowry. From downtown. It's rebounded by Paul. For the three. Laces one from three.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. We're reporting there. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
For 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Paul. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Paul's got 5.
My goodness, talk about way downtown. Chris Paul doing work. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Paul. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Collins outside. Back to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. All alone. Over Young. Bridges passes to Paul. Lets it fly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. It's a 9-point spread. Outside Hunter. This one for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Ayton. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Paul. To the middle. Bridges right side. Shoots over Capella. Shot clock at 5. And Booker with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
1:14 left to play in the first. Ball against Young. Pulls up, high post. And it's Phoenix with another.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Young against Paul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Young. Let's go with a three. Here's Capella. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Capella with a block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Paul. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Puts up a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Collins against Crowder. Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Paul. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. 4-3. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. The Hawks trailing.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Collins. And they recover it. The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Booker. Right side Paul. Ooh, got that one up quick. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
Here's Capella. And at last, they get one to fall.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Out to the right wing. Ayton inside. Guarded by Capella. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. The 11-footer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 11.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
Collins outside. Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. Oh, rejected by Ayton. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Paul. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Paul. He's got 18. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that went off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 20 points.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out.
Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. 50 seconds left in the second. Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Young against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Bogdanović.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Capella. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
That's how you want every possession to end, with a high probability of success.
Up top, Paul. Shoots over Young for 3. Booker. Ooh, he released it in time. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. And that...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Suns. Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shaman in at the shooting guard position. The Suns leading. Now Payne. Right wing. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Payne.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Williams with it. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Lou Williams understands how to put defenders at a disadvantage. Gets himself to the free throw line.
And Williams drops them both. The Suns shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Kaminsky. McGee with it. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. It's Shamet on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And stolen by Herter. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Pass to Gallinari. And that one good.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Payne. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gallinari for 3. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari. And at 6'10", that's special.
Pass to Shamet. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. There's Kaminsky with a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Williams against Payne. Pass to Jang. It's Herter on the wing. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Shamet. Back to Johnson. Now here's McGee. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Over Payne. Reddish. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne against Williams. Payne on the bounce. Oh, no good again that time. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Gallinari. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Substitution.
16 seconds left in the third. And here's Paul. Give him 20 inside. Stolen by Capella. For the lead. And a nice layup by Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The The Hawks on top. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Ayton, 5 on the clock. Here's Paul, and Young with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading. Pass to Capella. Now Hunter. The 3. And Booker pulls it down. It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. And here's Paul. From downtown. They get it back. Ayton passes to Crowder. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good luck keeping Capella off the boards. He works hard for every rebound. He's a nice presence in the middle.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Young against Paul. Shoots over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Paul draws the double. Here's the lob. Tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Young. Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Young against Paul. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. There's the drive. Collins outside. Uncovered. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Ball against Young. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ball against Young. Stolen by Ayton.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Paul. Fires from 14. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Atlanta gets it back. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Young. From deep. Nails it from three. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Paul for three. And the Suns miss again. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Here's the three. Gets a hand on it. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you, Kev.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Young passes to Capella. Collins wide open, he fires. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Ready by Bogdanovich. And has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The jump hook. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Young taking his time here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young passes to Collins. Clock at 6. Back to Young. Shoots over Tucker. And he overshot that one, missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Lowry against Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Lowry, good. Young with the ball. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. finding the lane. Here's Capella. Hunter finds Young. Outside Collins. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. Collins with it. Butler covering. Collins kicks to Hunter. Lowry against Collins. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Floats it up for Butler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Young dishes to Collins. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Lowry passes to Butler and stolen by Hunter. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 points so far.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-throwing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Hunter on the wing. Capella kicks to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Here's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Pass to Robinson. Dishes it to Butler. Back to Robinson. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta finishing the quarter on a tremendous. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn.
It's a real life momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stakes for Atlanta?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going.
John Collins.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lowry for 3. Robinson goes in. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Fires from deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Heat trail by 3. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Unable to get that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now Collins. He kicks to Young. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Lowry against Young. Young with the steal. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. Shoots over Tucker. They get it back. Capella kicks to Collins. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all 3 levels.
Lowry finds Robinson. Now here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. Lowry up top, defended by Young. Outside for Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young dishes to Capella. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich with it. Butler covering. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Outside Lowry. There's the pass to Butler. He takes it in. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta leading by 4. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Scooped up. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler passes to Lowry. Over Williams. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Herter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the ball. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing Bucks. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter getting it done today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, Gia.
Morris with the bucket.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Williams against Oladipo. Here's Herder. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 3. Hero passes to Oladipo. It's tipped.
When you watch Kevin Herder, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gallinari outside. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Morris. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the paint. Out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Morris passes to Strus. Tipped away. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Williams passes to Herder. Williams against Oladipo. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Pass to Morris. Lots of room. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Jang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Atlanta, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That free throw, good from Jang.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he makes both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Outside Williams. The high post shot. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. A minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter. Chang against Oladipo. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Gallinari outside. 50 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Herter. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Herter. Shoots from 12. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Morris with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And Jang kicks to Reddish. Back to Jang. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And we know about Oladipo as a scorer. But he's a team guy first and loves to make the right play.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Rebound by Butler. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Plays it up and banks it in.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Outside Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They get it again.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Hawks shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Bogdanovich against Robinson. To the middle. Here's Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Outside for Robinson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Young pass to Capella. The 3. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
To the inside. Butler. Count the basket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's now 11 points for Robinson. And here's Young to tie it up. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Lowry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Lowry always comes up with a timely basket, and today is no exception.
Lowry against Young. Launches a 3. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Well, their pass it to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 6.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Lowry against Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Young inside. Now recovering. The kick out to Young. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Tucker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tucker's got the lead back up to 9 now for Miami.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Dre, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside Lowry. Knocks it loose. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. They didn't make. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Robinson coming off a Suns make. 6 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Paul. Ayton, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Robinson can't hit. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And Phoenix has possession. The Heat making their last shot. Pass to Bridges. Robinson against Booker. And that one goes in. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ball against Lowry. It's Booker on the wing. From about 16, it's hauled in by Robinson.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Paul with it. Now guarded by Butler. Fires for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Ball against Lowry. An easy 2 on the layup. Lowry's got 5 now.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Ball against Lowry. The 3 is up. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot. Booker's got his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Adebayo finds Robinson. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Butler. To the paint. And Tucker gets it to go.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Yeah, better than giving up a layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Paul. Crowder right side. Unloads from 13. That one a little long. Miami trailing.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Paul. The Heat making their last shot. Bridges passes to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Lowry. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Lowry. Give him 8. Pass to Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the 1. in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, B.A.
Here's Paul. And he can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Adebayo finds Robinson. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Going all the way to the rack. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Heat. Ayton passes to Booker. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Lowry against Paul. It's Lowry with a drive. For 3, Robinson gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
1:46 left in the first half of this game. Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The Heat on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee passes to Kaminsky. And he buries his first look.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. Oladipo against Payne. It's Oladipo with a drive. Here's Morris. Here's Strus. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's Shamet on the wing. There's 18 seconds left in the half. Kaminsky. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's McGee. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's McGee. And that's not going to go. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Oladipo against Payne. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Oladipo double team. Shot clock at 6. Dedmon, good.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now here's McGee. Kaminsky, right side. Pass to Shamet from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Shamet. 90 seconds into the second half now.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
And you love it when you get out and just get an easy two like Tyler was able to do there.
The Suns shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. To the wing, right side. And the three off target. Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now Oladipo. Oh, McGee with the block. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Payne outside. The long distance three is buried. Payne's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. McGee with a steal. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Heat foul. Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Hero. Knocked away. Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. Over Kaminsky. Just 3 to shoot. Hero for 3. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Now McGee. Over Morris. McGee's shot is off. Out to the right wing. Morris with it. Hero outside. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Payne's got 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Payne against Oladipo. Hero outside. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the middle. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Hero. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Payne finds Johnson. Outside Payne. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Heat out in front, up by 3. And
Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 3. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Robinson on the wing. Left side Tucker. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
That's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Inside. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And here's Lowry from the arc. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Good D by Adebayo. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here's Booker to halt the run. And the Suns miss again. To the inside, Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Ball against Lowry. Unloads. And they get it back. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
The Heat have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Robinson against Paul. Here's Aiden. Oh, deflected. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Aiden.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
And here's Lowry. There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. From the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns running out of time. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Now Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tucker.
As a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Lowry with it. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Heat lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Unloads from 13. And the jumper is on the mark.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
Here's Lowry. So the Heat win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
D8.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Inside, here's Booker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his three. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Bridges up top. And here is Ayton. Pass to Bridges. For three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Young. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Collins passes to Hunter. And that one, good.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul dishes to Crowder. Booker against Bogdanovich. Here's Crowder. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. That puts them in the lead.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Paul with the ball. Down low. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young left side. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball outside. Driving in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Crowder finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Hunter. to the paint. Here's Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got his second bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker, and stolen by Bogdanovich. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Young against Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Now Young. Here's Collins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Wow, what a finish. That's why Capella makes the big bucks. Clint can control the area around the rim as good as anyone.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Young looking around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 now.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Bridges finds Crowder. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Chris Paul. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. To the inside. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Hawks. Ball against Young. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Paul. The Suns have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young for 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Paul against Collins. Paul passes to Booker. Booker draws the double. Bridges, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
2 minutes.
As he said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Paul against Young. Lets it go. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Chris Paul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Young. 7 points in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for John Collins. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young outside. Outside Collins. Back to Young. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Driving inside. Herder, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Booker looking around. That one goes. Count it.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Here's Williams. To the middle. Here's Chang. And a close game so far to the...
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And they kept it close, trailing by at the most.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point guard. Here's Payne. Gallinari making his last shot. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Johnson, a wide open look. Rebound, Atlanta. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Suns trail by 3. Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. No good that time. Nice D from Williams. And there's the pass to Reddish. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dang, looking around. In the corner, Shamet with it. Shot clock at 5. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Chang. Molinari with it. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. Rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 3. Here's Shamet. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Atlanta ball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Passes it to Chang. Here's Herter.
2 minutes.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Payne following the bucket by the Hawks. And there's the call on Lou Williams.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Johnson with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Fires the 3.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And the call, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. And that one drops for him.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now Williams. Kicks it to Reddish. Pass to Herter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Reddish has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The pass to McGee. Rebound by the Hawks.
Phoenix.
Chang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Young for 3. Missed. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, up by 5. And we'll have the start. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 5. Young finds Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
At the line for 2.
And so Collins nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Young against Paul. Passes to Crowder. Six to shoot. Plenty of space. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Crowder.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young with no one around. No good on the 3. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pass to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Booker. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Ball against Young. Paul outside. He feeds it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Over Young.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
It's Young on the wing. Fires, high post, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Down low, here's Crowder, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
That one on Collins.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, here is Young. And there's the feed to Collins. The kick out to Young. Over Paul. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And so here's Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul looking around. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Such a wide open look.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Trying to get something going. And Young with the nice bucket inside.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Young against Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. Back to Paul. From 12 feet out. That one doesn't go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. To the inside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 4 on the clock. Collins trying to break free. Bridges with the board. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young to tie it up. call, missing again. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Good!
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Young against Paul. Takes it inside. Over Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
It's the first. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And here's Young. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And the Suns call time. What's your take?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And so the
For the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here's Young. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, bam, sent that shot away.
Outside Butler, pass to Lowry. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Here's Collins. Butler covering. Robinson with the block. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. And here's Capella. Second chance shot. Banked it in off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Hunter. Into the lane. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Over Butler. The ball's knocked loose.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Lowry into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive, zipping past the defense before they can react.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. It's tipped. Down low. Here's Tucker. Excellent D there from Collins.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Here's Lowry. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Young from the high post. Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. There's the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Butler. From deep. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. There's Young with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Here's Young. The Heat making their last shot. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Lowry outside. Buries it from 3. Lowry's got 5 points.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And here's Young. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Capella, the kick to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And finished off by Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Tucker. Collins defending. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Young with it. Guarded by Adebayo. To the paint. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young. Capella's got his second basket. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. For 3, Robinson. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Collins. Outside Hunter. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Lets the 3 fly. Collins, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Hunter. Up and over Lowry. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 3.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 7 points. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Lowry against Young. The three, Collins, good! Without a second to spare. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the three. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Now here's Herter. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Williams misses. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. To the middle. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Wide open look. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Herter. Jacks up a three. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Strus's shot is off. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Herter. The Hawks leading. Gallinari for 3. They get it back.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Oladipo against Williams. To the inside. Jang. Pass to Reddish. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. Outside Herter. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Hero finds Oladipo. Here's Morris. Kicks it to Hero. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Williams with it. Now Oladipo defending. Gallinari's shot is off. Miami trailing. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Strus. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Miami now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Now here's Williams. Outside Herter. Williams in the post. Working on Dedmon. The Hawks need to get one up here. Jang gets the bucket.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gallinari for 3. On target from range. And the Hawks lead by 5.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. We're at the end of the third quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Now here's Lowry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. Outside Young. Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lowry outside to take the lead. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Kicks it out to Collins. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
From behind the arc. Here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. Robinson with it. And it's Young picking him up. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. And the Heat, another three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young, the pass to Capella. Looking to get back on track. And too long on the shot.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young finds Hunter. Here's Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Butler with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. And here's Butler. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Young, the pass to Capella. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Young misses. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Young against Robinson. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Now here's Lowry. The D's right on him. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Team third. At the line for your Hawks.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry drawing the double team. Hunter against Butler. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 10.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.